Sure. Well, so who is ready? Who would be the next?
I could throw a short one in.
Do it up, man. I'm ready.
All right.
Yeah.
This one I hope to inspire Willie to sing at some point. And you might have seen it.
All right. Thanks, man. All right. Let's go, Rush.
Okay. I need music before I blow a fuse. To hear the sound, I must choose. To let go what I hold and feel the vibration. Be led by what's right and all sensation. Eyes open in deep breath as I swim in ocean blue, where I'm surrounded by what's heavy and always true.
Sweet. Man, I like that. You know, that seems like almost like kind of a prayer, like a mantra or something like that. You know, something to keep in mind.
Too. Yeah. You're spot on. This is great. That was great, Rush. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know, I sometimes sing in order to try to feel that what you're describing in that poem of the things that have weight and are always true. What was that line?
Yeah, can you read it again?
Definitely.
Sure.
Yeah, you should read it again.
Cool. Okay. I need music before I blow a fuse. To hear the sound, I must choose. To let go what I hold and feel the vibration. Be led by what's right and all sensation. Eyes open in deep breath as I swim in ocean blue, where I'm surrounded by what's heavy and always true.
Cool.
Mm.
What does that last line signify? Because I thought you were done at Ocean Blue. What is the last line? Tell me about that.
Can I guess? I'll guess.
Okay.
Before you go, for me, I associate it with like archetypes, like how like things that are good in work are timeless, and in that, like, it's not just good in the moment. Like, you'll come back the next day, you'll come back a week later, a month, a year later, a decade later, and it's still true. It still rings true. And that's kind of like, that's like the epitome of success. Like that you could be in this ocean blue, just like this vast expanse of weight and density and truth. And things that are like true, like to your core, and that will always be true. That's how I interpreted it.
That's really great. Yeah, it's a lot about me just singing out from my being and surfing and being in the ocean, and being in the ocean. It is just always true. It never lies to you. And you're surrounded by it. You know, it's being something heavier than you.
Yeah.
Whereas we sort of just can bounce around in the sky and jump and play, but when you're in the ocean, you're there.
But so when I listen to it, though, I hear that the ocean blue line, and I feel that feels like almost a place to end it. But then there's that one more line about the heaviness and the weight. You know, that. I don't know. It just adds a very distinct ending to it that would be different if you ended at the ocean blue, right?
Man,
definitely.
You know,
like a heaviness.
Yeah, I was thinking of subjectivity as this like as like the daily, like everybody says like, oh, it's subjective kind of a thing, like, oh, it's not fixed, as like it's different for everybody, and for me it seems like subjectivity, it's not just different for everybody, it's different for me day to day, moment to moment, depending on my mood, depending on my perspective or what I've done that day. And to me, subjectivity seems like you're peering into this water surface that's fluctuating, that's always changing. But there are these objects in the depths that are stable and that are real. And that if you just, if you just like look one day and you see it fluctuate, and another, the thing that's what we're supposed to be doing as artists is seeing, and the reason why you rework things or you sit on things is to see like, oh, it reads different to me now. Looking back on it, it feels different. I'm sensing something different. The waters might be fluctuating differently. But you can still see the same. There's something that's the same. And so I had already been thinking about that. So for when you say in the ocean blue, I've got this canvas of blueness, of like the saturation, and then all these objects and wisdom and alien artifacts, like everywhere around me. And it's such a cool feeling, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Really, really cool.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you for sharing, man.
Oh, thank you.